Right then, here we are. Day 17, 46 days to go, and it's Wednesday 4th of October 2023. Yesterday, what about yesterday, eh? Door number 3. This is door number 3, and I didn't get primer on it, and it's already flash rusted. So what happened yesterday was I got into this and found, first of all, the I don't know what you call it, the strip, the weather strip, not the weather strip, the trim strip. When we peeled that off, it peeled lots of paint off with it, and we could see there was filler under it. So I knew that it's probably going to have to go back pretty severely on this one. And it turns out that this whole bottom here, all the way up through here, and then all the way up around here and into here was covered in filler. So I got a bit of a time lapse of me bogging that out, digging it out. In the end I used the strip and clean disc, because DA in it was mad. You know, compressor chugging away and just grinding away and eating up DA pads. So I stopped using the DA and then transferred over to the strip and clean disc and just hogged it all out. So it turns out that this was quite low in here. This was damaged, and there was a big, can't see it now, that good, eh? Just in there was a big dent. So I probably got photographs. But what we did is basically using the spoon and hammer and dolly, is we managed to tease it all out. So it's not perfect, but what it will mean is it's going to be a lot less filler in it now. It's still going to need to be filled, but it'll be less. And then of course, if heavens opened and it rained, then there was no way that I was going to paint with it absolutely peeing with rain and water dripping in through here, so, and splashing onto the panel and this, that and the other. So that's why it's covered up. And I did actually sand some flash rust off it, because we've been handling it and the sweat from our hands made it flash rust. But I took that off, and overnight it's rusted again, even with the cover on. So yesterday I bought and paid for a gallon of filler, so hopefully that's a lot more than I need, but it's on its way. It was sent out yesterday, so hopefully that'll be here today. That'll allow me to do filling, obviously. So that's that door. What am I going to do with doors today? Well, rather than paint that this morning, I think I'm going to clean this door up as well, and then paint them both this evening, if it doesn't rain again. If it does rain again, then we push it out a bit further. But that door needs cleaning on the inside, it needs sanding on the outside. I don't know really how bad it is. Still got the trim strip on it. We shall see. Okay, right. I was just going to go out here because it rained. We sort of packed up and watched a bit of TV, and then in the evening I came into here and started working on the engine. So I pulled off the wiring loom, which is there, and I pulled off the intake, which obviously is there. I did put the new intake on, and cue a photograph for that one. Austin, cheers. And yeah, we I guess established a few things that need to be done on this. So the intake isn't the perfect match to these ports, so I've probably got to use the flange part of this look at these, eh? Socks and sandals. Use the flange part of this I don't know, what do you call it, intake flange, to allow me to blend from the head ports to the ports in the intake. So it shouldn't be too difficult. This does have location pegs on it, so that'll be quite nice to get that accurate sort of matching between the ports. And what I want to do, probably maybe do it this evening, is get the motorsport electronics loom out and check all the connections, check the coil, the crank sensor, all the other bits and pieces. It doesn't seem to be an overkill of sensors really. I've got to do a little bit of learning as well and work out which way water goes, and it still actually has coolant in it. I pulled off the oil cooler pipe that goes to, I don't know, where does it go? Goes to the intake somewhere. So I've got to work out whether I can, this is obviously radiator, this is the other side of the radiator, and we've got that probably as heater. We won't be using heater. That's the thing I took off, the spider. That's probably going to be able to link those two together. We'll see. Need to work out the way the water runs. Okay, well that's probably about it, but I've got a little treat for Chris, as he asked. He said, where's the Escort, what am I doing with it, am I driving it? Well, there it is. I'm not using it because I've not been anywhere. I think I went out the other day to the hardware shop to buy some drawers, storage drawers, and I didn't use this, I used the truck. Well, I've just not been going out, mate. No events, and no time really to fettle it. There's not even a battery on it. The battery went flat. We have a new battery, courtesy of my mate. That was a donation. Yeah, so probably at the end of this saga of Sierra, when we get it back on the road, I will do a little video for it. There's probably some bits and pieces the last time we used it that I could put out there. My oldest lad Austin, he actually used it for filming a video. They did like a cover of a pop song. Maybe I'll stick that up here as well. That'll be fun. It was well done. He used it as a prop. Right, anyway, that's it for now. Cheers all, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Bye bye.